Australia was the first country to sell the world's top-selling car outside Japan. The first 1.1-litre Corolla arrived here in November 1966, just 1 month after its Japanese debut. It went on sale in 1967, remarkably well equipped, with an overhead valve engine, 4-speed all-synchro gearbox, front bucket seats and a push-button radio. In 1968 and 69, Corolla scored back-to-back class wins in the Bathurst 500. Second-generation KE20 made Corolla the world's second highest-selling car of all time. From 1970 to 74, the short pushrod, high-cam 1166cc rear-drive Corolla powered Australian sales past 15,000 a year and powered race cars to national Formula 3 and Clubman championships. Third generation was a breakthrough. Corolla became a four-door for the first time. It also featured front disc brakes and offered the option of a 1.6-litre engine on top of the 1.2. It came with a 4- or 5-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic. Built between 1975 and 1980, there was also a 3-door hatch, another first. In 1983, Toyota launched Corolla's first overhead camshaft engine, the start of what is now celebrated as the company's first era of wacky-doky. 3 years earlier, fourth-generation Corolla upgraded to a 1.8-litre engine. It had an all-new, stronger chassis with longer wheelbase and coil spring rear suspension. Then, mid-model cycle, the 1.6-litre overhead cam engine was introduced, and it produced more power than the 1.8. In Japan, they were even working on a twin cam, the now famed AE86. From 1985 to 1988, fifth-generation Corolla changed more than in any other period. It moved from rear to front-wheel drive, substantially increasing interior space. New twin-cam multi-valve engines increased performance and fuel efficiency. The 88-kilowatt 4AGE engine powered Corolla to class victory in the Australian Touring Car Championship for 5 successive years, and for 3 years in a row in the now Bathurst 1000. Toyota won the Australian Manufacturers' Championship in 1988 and 89. Sixth-generation Corolla cracked the 100-kilowatt barrier. The modified 4AGE hit the tonne at 6,800 RPM, and Corolla officially became a pocket rocket. Just as important, it now had disc brakes all round, and ABS, the first local small car to do so. Corolla also gained fuel injection in the middle of its model life. Sharon McKay became Australia's fastest lady at 201 kilometres an hour on the Avalon airstrip. It seems incredible now, but airbags were big news in 1994. The seventh-generation Corolla was the first small car to offer a driver's supplementary restraint, as an option of course, but was Corolla truly small? Billed for the first time as the really roomy Corolla, it had interior dimensions as large as a benchmark family car of the previous decade. Eighth-generation Corolla heralded the start of a new sourcing policy. After 31 years of local manufacture and 639,000 cars, Corolla from 1999 would be fully imported, releasing Toyota's Greenfields Avalon plant to build Camry for export. Corolla had become a global cult car. More than 28 million sold in 140 countries. Eighth generation had airbags as standard, and it was a surefire winner, claiming the World Rally Manufacturers' Championship. The new millennium brought an explosion of technology. Ninth generation Corolla introduced intelligent variable valve timing, the new era of what twin-cam multi-valve had been in the 1980s. VVTi saved fuel and boosted performance, again to 100 kilowatts. Corolla became the first small car in Australia with 100 kilowatts across the entire range. Simon Evans used Corolla to win 2 Australian Rally Championships. 2007 introduced 10th generation Corolla with the availability of 7 airbags. ABS was standard and vehicle stability control was introduced mid-model cycle. Neil Bates and Coral Taylor won the 2008 Australian Rally Championship. Australian Corolla sales passed 1 million in 2007. And Australia, with just 1/3 of 1% of the world's population, had bought 3% of all Corollas ever made.